Hello, friends. Another beautiful morning. I'm just kidding. At least practically, because it's snowing and it's freezing and it's March, and I hate it. Um, it's like probably like 15 degrees, 15 to 20 degrees. Warming up my hips here because it's sandbag time. I would never take a day off due to the weather, but I would, however, bundle up. And right here, I'm not wearing gloves, but I will be in a moment because my fingers are just, they start to go completely numb. Yeah, so I mean, it's really snowing on me at this point. But here's the actual workout here now. We got 4 sandbag over bar, and the bar is right around um, say like clavicle level. I want it to be as high as possible without me having to shoulder the bag. So that's what I did. And it's kind of a unique movement too. It's not nearly as you don't feel nearly as powerful as you would with it being sternum or belly level. You grab a heavier bag and thrash it over quite easily. But this you sort of have to like give a little twist, a little pressing action at the top. Um, so you bang out 4 of these. You try not to slip and die, and then on the 2 shoulders from there, which is what I'm doing. 2 shoulders, the left side's always harder. Yeah, it was real challenging with how slippery it was, and that I couldn't really feel my hands at all. Uh, but that's how I roll. I don't care. And then after that, it's 2 over the shoulders here, which was probably the hardest part because I could not jump without sliding and falling. But we do it. We do it. Here we go with the second one now. Yeah, barely, barely. Um, so that was the first set. I did 3 sets of that. This is the third, which is double the time as the first one. So you could see I am very much struggling. It's very cold. Um, it's been a while since I've done any training in the snow. I used to do it all the time. I really like it. It's feels good in like its own way. You feel very accomplished afterwards, right? Clears up the sinuses and stuff like that. But I used to in high school. I used to do like the speed ladder in the snow all the time with the weighted vest on. That was always a blast. But this is not very fun, and I'm really feeling the cold. But I was about uh, maybe like 60, 50 pounds, 50 or 60 pounds heavier in high school. So the snow, it meant nothing to me. There I am, I get stuck there. I'm like, fuck. So, got to figure it out, regroup a little bit, wait for this car to pass because I just embarrassed myself. And then we hit it. Yep, there they go. There it is. Um, yeah, in high school I was like 220, and I am 170 in this video here due to my Crohn's disease. I've lost a lot of weight. I'm a lot healthier in some ways, I suppose. Um, but I'm like internally bleeding all day, and I'm severely anemic. So I guess that's another excuse somebody could use if they were in my position, but I would never do that. Yep, spit that out real quick, whatever that was. Um, you know, life's tough, whatever, get over it. I'll internally bleed all day and I'll sandbag anyways. That's how I roll. Where are we at here? We're at the second shoulder. Yeah, just do a little spin. I'm slipping. Yep. Hands on the hips. I know this has to be the last set here. I can't really breathe. It's too cold. Gotta finish those last 2 reps. Yeah, pick that saggy bag up. The old saggy little mud sack is all this is. I mean, it's ridiculous. This is a real challenge, sandbagging in the wet mud, snow, and slipperiness. which it is my first time doing that, I will say. So there's that. I've done a lot in the snow, but I've never sandbagged in the snow, um, which is becoming one of my new favorite things. All this sandbag work. It's a lot of fun. It seems very functional and useful. It's done a lot for my back and my biceps as well, which I've noticed. I've noticed immense bicep growth recently with all the pull-ups and sandbagging I've been doing, just sort of by accident, not intentionally. I don't do much hypertrophy work. And then we're off to some hippity hops, just something I've been enjoying, trying to get my calf musculature back. I lost most of that after high school when I stopped doing all the sports. So single leg hops, left, right, and then the double leg. And then you gotta switch over and hit the tibialis, right? You gotta. Yeah, don't neglect your tibialis. That's one of those. I know everybody's been like watching the knees over toes guy and stuff, but if there's anything you can take away from him, it's to train those freaking tibialises. Um, that's helped me out a lot. I wish I did that in high school. Actually, I probably would have been a much better athlete. I wasn't terribly athletic, if you can't tell. I mean, right now in my head, I think I'm jumping to the moon, but I'm barely leaving the concrete here. Yeah, so we hit some double leg hippity hops. My hands were completely numb, and I was becoming worried. So that's why I'm now doing this, and not any like fun sandbag complex or whatever. I cannot touch anything. Um, so then we do another hop variation. It's fun. It's fun. Gets the heart pumping. Everybody's looking at me like I'm freaking insane. Especially this one here. I don't know if any cars pass, but this is an odd one to see. You keep the quads under constant tension with this guy here. All right, that's all I got to share today. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Good